Staff Sergeant Jamal Carter stood in the holding cell of the San Bernardino County Jail. His wrists chafed from the cuffs they'd slapped on him an hour earlier. At 38, he was a man of compact muscle and steady eyes, honed by 2 tours in Iraq and 1 in Afghanistan. His dress blues, still crisp despite the scuffle, bore a Bronze Star with valid device, a Purple Heart, and a Navy and Marine Corps Achievement Medal. He'd worn them to a community fundraiser that evening, invited to speak about his service. Now he was here, booked on charges of disorderly conduct and resisting arrest, all because of misunderstanding at a gas station turned ugly. It started at 7 p.m. outside of Chevron, on the edge of town. Jamal had stopped to fill up his F-150 after the event, still in uniform, his medals catching the neon glow. He noticed a young woman struggling with her car hood, smoke curling from the engine. He approached, offering help. "Ma'am, I'm a Marine. Used the wrench Humvees in Iraq. Mind if I take a look?" She nodded, grateful, and he diagnosed a busted radiator hose in minutes, using a spare clamp from his toolbox to patch it. As he worked, 2 local cops rolled up, responding to a 911 call about a suspicious male near the pumps. The caller, a cashier inside, had described a black man in what looked like a costume uniform loitering near a woman's car. Officer Daniel Pratt, a 10-year veteran with a buzz cut and a quick trigger finger on his radio, stepped out first. His partner, Officer Lisa Moreno, hung back, assessing. "Sir, step away from the vehicle," Pratt ordered, hand resting on his holster. Jamal straightened, wiping grease off his hands. "Just helping with her car. Officer. Radiator issue. I'm good." Pratt's eyes flicked to the medals. "That a Halloween getup? Where'd you get those? Online surplus." "ID now." His tone carried an edge, like he'd seen this act before. Jamal frowned but reached for his wallet, slow and deliberate. "It's my uniform. Staff Sergeant Jamal Carter, USMC, retired. Here's my ID." He handed over his driver's license and VA card, both listing his rank and service number. Pratt barely glanced at them. "Yeah, right. Stolen valor's a crime. Buddy, you're scaring this lady, playing dress-up." The woman, now standing by her car, shook her head. "No, he's helping me. He's been nothing but kind." Moreno chimed in, softer. "Let's hear him out, Dan." But Pratt was already escalating. "Hands behind your back. We're sorting this at the station." Jamal's jaw tightened. "Officer, I'm complying. Check my record, Marine Corps, 12 years, honorable discharge." But Pratt wasn't listening. He grabbed Jamal's arm, twisting it. Instinct kicked in. Jamal pulled back, not aggressive, just muscle memory from grappling drills. That was enough for Pratt. "Resisting?" he barked, slamming Jamal against a truck. Moreno hesitated but assisted, cuffing him as the woman protested, her voice drowned by Pratt's radio call for backup. At the station, Jamal sat in the cell, replaying it. He'd faced worse. RPGs in Fallujah, a roadside bomb in Helmand that left him with shrapnel scars across his ribs. But this? Humiliation in his own country. His service reduced to a prop. He overheard Pratt outside, laughing with a desk sergeant. "Guy thinks he's Captain America with those fake pins. Probably bought them at a pawn shop." The woman from the gas station, Aisha Williams, showed up at the station, furious. She gave a statement, insisting Jamal was a good Samaritan, but Pratt brushed it off. "We'll let the judge figure out his story," he said, booking Jamal for a court appearance the next morning. In the courtroom, a low-ceilinged room smelling of stale coffee, Jamal stood before Judge Margaret Ellison, a no-nonsense woman in her 60s. The public defender, a harried young man named Greg Tate, had met Jamal 10 minutes prior. "Plead no contest," Tate urged. "Minor charges, community service, maybe a fine. Cops are pushing hard." Jamal shook his head. "I didn't do anything wrong. I'm not pleading to lies." The prosecutor, a wiry man named Paul Kendrick, laid out the case. Disorderly conduct for causing a scene and resisting arrest for pulling away from officers. He leaned heavily on Pratt's report, which painted Jamal as belligerent, with a note questioning the authenticity of his claimed military honors. Pratt, in the witness box, doubled down. I've seen stolen valor before. His uniform looked off, too shiny like costume stuff, and he got physical when I tried to detain him. Moreno, testifying next, was quieter. He didn't seem aggressive, just frustrated. But the call came in as suspicious, so we acted. Judge Ellison frowned, flipping through the report. Sergeant Carter, you're saying you're a decorated Marine. Any proof beyond your word? Jamal stood, posture parade ground perfect. Your Honor, my DD 214 and citations are at home. I can provide them. I earned the Bronze Star in 2006, Fallujah, for pulling 2 Marines from a burning Humvee under fire. Purple Heart, 2008, shrapnel wound. I'm not here to cause trouble, just help the civilian. The gallery murmured. A few reporters, tipped off by Aisha's social media posts about the arrest, scribbled notes. One, a local blogger named Tim Reyes, had already posted on X. Black Marine arrested for helping woman. Cops call his medals fake. What's the truth? The post had 2,000 reposts by morning, catching the eye of veterans groups. Kendrick smirked. Convenient, no paperwork. Your Honor, we got no corroboration of his claims. He could be anyone. Judge Ellison leaned forward. I'm inclined to set bail and continue this. Sergeant Carter, get those documents. Court's adjourned for her. The courtroom doors swung open, cutting her off. In strode Major General Raymond Caldwell. 2 stars gleaming on his shoulders, his service dress impeccable. At 55, he was a fixture in the Marine Corps. Led the 1st Marine Division in Iraq, now oversaw operations at Camp Pendleton. His aide, a captain, carried a thick folder. The room froze, reporters, bailiffs. Even Pratt, who paled like he'd seen a ghost. Caldwell marched to the front, stopping before Jamal. Without a word, he snapped a salute, crisp and deliberate, his eyes locked on the Marine. Staff Sergeant Carter, he said, voice carrying like a mortar round. It's an honor. Jamal returned the salute, stunned but composed. General Caldwell, sir, didn't expect you here. The judge blinked. General, this is highly irregular. Who are you, and why are you interrupting my court? Caldwell turned, his presence filling the room. Your Honor, I'm Major General Raymond Caldwell, USMC. I'm here because you've got a decorated hero in chains, and I'm not standing for it. With your permission, I'd like to address the court. Ellison, recovering, nodded. Proceed, but keep it brief. Caldwell faced the room, holding up the folder. This is Staff Sergeant Carter's service record, pulled from Marine Corps archives this morning. I was alerted to his arrest via Veterans Network after a post on X went viral. Let me be clear. Every medal on his chest is earned, and I was there for one of them. He opened the folder, pulling out a citation. June 14th, 2006, Fallujah. Operation Phantom Fury. My platoon was ambushed, Humvee hit by an RPG. I was trapped inside, flames up to my knees. Carter, then a corporal, ran through small arms fire, dragged me and Lance Corporal Diaz out, then laid down covering fire until medevac arrived. He took a bullet grazed to the arm doing it. Bronze Star with Valor, approved by me personally. He held up another sheet. Purple Heart, 2008, Helmand Province. Shrapnel from an IED tore through his side. He refused evac, stayed on patrol, and saved 3 more Marines by spotting a secondary device. I reviewed the after-action report myself. This man doesn't just wear medals. He earned them in blood. Pratt shifted in his seat, eyes on the floor. Moreno bit her lip,